In August, I sent this to myself via Messenger. And what it's doing is it's showing two very different wars. And I'm a natural contrarian. I instantly challenged this post on the premise of population density. Obviously, Ukraine and Gaza have extremely different densities, but London and Gaza have extremely similar densities. London is extremely dense by choice. Palestine is extremely dense by enforcement. And that is the key, because people will say it's very hard to conduct military operations in such a dense civilian area. This is what I call a curated density. These people aren't in a cage by choice. They're not so densely populated by choice. They would be sprawled out. Density is usually an outcome of economics or geography. Gaza's density is an outcome of constraint. It's not just that there are 2.1 million people in 365 kilometre square miles. It's that people cannot disperse outwards. The borders are sealed and movement is restricted. These statistics are incomparable. London's density is optional. Gaza's density is enforced. London can sprawl out and Gaza cannot. That is why we see this level of civilian death. They're rooting out subordination within the camps. This is why the comparison matters. Not because Gaza is uniquely crowded, but because it is prevented from being less crowded. It's not that Gaza is uniquely crowded. Gaza's density is curated. The population is held in place. The borders are sealed. There is no hinterland. There's no outward release. Growth accumulates inward. So when a conflict takes place inside that kind of space, civilian exposure is not incidental. It is structural. That's why the child death percentage comparison feels so stark. It's not only comparing two wars, it's comparing two completely unique environments. And if we look at these wars and we just look at the word density, we flatten what those numbers actually represent. The statistic itself is not shocking because it's emotional. It's shocking because once you understand the conditions, it's predictable. That's the part that I struggle with.